Okay, going to go over the gearbox input casting for this video that we started last week, and it is basically a matter of fact of putting the holes in, but you've got to be accurate and it's finding the right places. I've updated the 2D drawing, which should be on Moodle, so use that as your guide. But there is a technique here that we need to do. If you look at your drawing we've given you, you really want to start with concentrating on the drawing on the right hand side, which is actually the back elevation from this direction. So to do that, if I go over to my history tree here, you'll see if you pull this bar out a little bit, you'll see a little arrow there. If you click on there, you'll see a load of model boxes come up, and it just shows that they're all highlighted and that fillet 7 actually is the one we want to concentrate on at the moment. So I need to switch off the rest. So I'm just going to go through and click those off, as you can see, and that one there. So I'm just left with that one highlighted. There is a sketch there highlighted as well. I'm going to press the space bar, okay, and I'm going to click on that face there, and that is where we're going to start to do our work. So that sketch is highlighted. I'm just going to agree to that sketch because I was previous drawing. You can see it's still there. I'm going to hide it just so it doesn't distract from us. So I need to sketch some construction lines in first. So let's go to sketch. I'm going to click on that face there, and I may or may not have, I'm just going to take these off because it actually saves power and also makes it a little bit truer to how we actually want to draw by. So I need to find the actual center. So I'm going to go to center line. I'm going to start at the top here. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom, and you'll notice it is black, so I'm fine. I'm going to do the same on the horizontal. So the Z, just to find it, hover over, go all the way across. Perfect. Now, if you're looking at that right hand view, you can see there's a load of dimensions to actually anchor that there. And on the other view, for the main part of the drawing, that's for the internal part, which is over the other side. So to start with, I'm just going to plot some holes in, the number of holes I need. So I'm just going to put in a circle there. I'm going to put a circle there. This is just roughly mapping out, no dimensions at the moment. Okay, I think there's one about there, definitely one there, and another one over here. So I'm just seeing what all my holes are. There's one about there, one about there, and of course there's two centers. So I've laid out the number of holes that I actually require. So to start with, what I'm going to do is actually click on that hole and that hole, and I'm going to make those equal. Which didn't do on there, so just go over here and do that. Give that green tick. Okay, I'm going to give them a dimension of 2 millimeters. That's out to there. Oh look, not far off at all. Okay, you'd think I've done this before. And then I'm going to do a dimension from there to there, come out here, and if you look at the drawing, that should be a distance of 7.5, and it should go black because it's on that center line. But what I'm going to do now is just click on there again, hold the shift key down, click on that horizontal line, and then click on that center with the shift key still down, and then make those symmetric. Because if you look again, it's another 7.5 up, but I don't need to do that for that one. So that's good. I've done that one. I'm going to do these two outer ones now, because again they are equal. They are 8.75. So while I'm in that sort of dimension mood, I'll just put it there and there. Okay, and I'll go up to there, and I'll just put in 8.75. Okay, so that's that there. And if I go now into clicking that center point of that circle, hold the shift key down, center line, and then the other line here. Okay, and then do symmetric around that area. And then last one, click on there, and click on that one and then make them equal. And last but not least, go to Smart Dimension, put a dimension on one of them, and the internal diameter of that is 2.5. Okay, that is a threaded hole, I think, but we can come on to that later. So that's those done. So I've just got these now to actually look at. So I'm going to put a dimension on this one here, which is 3mm. And I'll put a dimension on that one, okay, which is 2.5mm. Okay, and the distance is 7mm and 6.25. So if I go from there to that centre line and go up to about there, and I'm putting 7, so we're not too far off. And I don't know why that's like that, bring that one down. And then from there to there, okay, is 6.25. Okay, so we've now got those in. Let's just concentrate for a sec. Let's just pause. Okay, so I just need to put the height dimensions in for these two. So if I just go on to that centre line and that one there, and just look at my drawing of that height, and that is 4.5. Okay, and you can see it's gone black. And if I do the same for this side, look at my drawing, come out here, and that centre there is 4mm. So the 0.5, definitely see that drop down for that. Okay, I'm going to do the same for the bottom section of the holes. I will start by giving the dimensions for the two outer. They are also 2mm as well. So rather than actually do a dimension, I've just pressed the escape. Let's just come out of the dimensions and let's just put click on that one there, hold the shift key down and do those ones. Okay, and then just do that equal. So they've gone down to 2. And then I'll just go to my dimensions while I'm here. Do that one at 2.5. Okay, and right, the distance apart is 3.6. So go from there to there, come down here and put in 3.6. Okay, and I'll do an equals 2 in a minute. And of course I'll do a parallel as well, but I'll go from there to that one there, and that distance there is 4.5. Let's just come back to here, which funny enough is actually the same. Actually it's 3.75, not 4.5, so that one on there, and 3.75, and down we go. Okay, so we're getting there. So all I need to do now is to put, let's just come out of the dimension there, there, and there, and I'll do that as symmetrical. Okay, and I also need to do, just click away that one, hold the shift key down, and that one as horizontal. Okay, so I've got 3.6. I haven't got a height there, have I? So that height from there to there is 7.5. That should be 6.5. So let's just go for another dimension. Go from there to there. Let's do that. Let's just change that to 6.5. Perfect. Okay, and just pull that out there. Pull that one down there. Pull that there, just to make it tidy so you actually see what's going on. And then this one here, I just need a distance from there to there, which is, put that over there. Distance there, I think is 6.25, so 6.25. Okay, and then we have all my holes set up. I'll just click that down, 3 on there, and I'm going to go to features, and I'm going to go extrude cut, and I'm going to go through all, and blind through all. There we go. There you go. And there I have the sort of back end, the back plate of what I've got. What I didn't do there, which I'll go back into, I didn't do the center hole. So let's just click on that there and go to edit sketch, and let's just put another hole in on that center, just pull it out and then put a dimension on it. And let's have the dimension of that there. Notice there's two, it's the inner one, so it's 6.5. There we go, and just give that a green tick, and hopefully it may or may not. Let's see, I've gone through as well. Yes, it has. So I've got the holes to set up. So really, I just need to put a small chamfer on that edge, but we can do that later on. But what you'll also notice in your design tree, which I've sort of failed to look at, everything for that is actually there. Now, ideally, I want it at the start of where this was made, so I need to bring that up to underneath there. So what I can do is click on that and just drag it up to, I think it's about there. We'll find out in a second. I think it's that one there. Let's see what happens now. And just give it a little bit of time. So all that information is now there on that one there. So what I'm going to also do is I'm going to pull that bar up to that point there. Actually, no, it's too far. So I'm going to come down one, and there we go. We've got our history there. So what I'm going to do now is come in and start to hollow this out. Okay, we now need to concentrate on this side. Sorry if I've paused the video, but sometimes you have to do these things. So if I look at the drawing we've kind of got an internal sketch hollow to kind of carve out. So if we look at that, the inner diameter is actually, not diameter, radius is 10 millimeters. So I'm going to draw on this face here a circle of 10 millimeters. I'm going to sketch on that surface, and I'm going to draw a circle out, and then just give that a smart dimension of 20 millimeters, and that's the internal part of that raised bit that you'll see on the drawings I've given you. So I could then just go in and carve that out, but I want to put those two sort of humpy bits in first. If I just go up to here, my mouse has been a little bit tricky today. I don't know why there's slight distortion there, because I don't have perspective on, but we'll carry on. So if I look at those there on the internal bit, and this now is the sort of left hand side drawing. Let me just escape that so I can turn it around. So there's the back, so that's the one that's closest to the motor, and this is the bit that's going to be hollowed out. So we're looking, and you'll notice that everything is sort of flipped around size wise. So I want to concentrate not on that hole, but on this hole and that hole there. So I'm going to do a sketch and do a circle. I want to pick up on the center of that there. I'm just going to pull out a distance, and I'm going to do another one about from that center out to about there. Now these are equal, and so I'm just going to click on one, hold the shift key down, click on the other, and make equal, and then let's put in a diameter. That's not far off actually. I think it's 9.5, is that right? Let me just put in 4.75 times 2, because I'm so stupid I can't do it in my head. Yes, it's 9.5. I did actually do it in my head. Now what we got there, I need to actually trim away parts of that circle, so cut it a bit like a knife. So if we go to trim entities, and I've got my power trim, So I just click here, hold the mouse key button down and just drag the line through, and you'll notice that that just disappears in bits and pieces, and this should all go blue in a second. There you go, that's all gone blue, and there's a bit there in the middle, so I'm just going to power trim that bit out as well. So I'm not going to put any radiuses on that yet, but what I am going to do now is actually extrude cut, and I think I'm going to do an offset this time just to show you a different way of doing something on there. So if I go to features, I go to extrude cut. Okay, I want to do that one, but this time I'm going to go offset from surface, and I'm going to pick the underside there, and you'll notice there's a figure there of 2.5. Now let's just see if this does this. It's 2.5. I might have to reverse the offset. No, it's done it for me, so that's fine. And give that a green tick. And therefore I've actually just hollowed out the parts that I want to. So it's starting to kind of come together. Right, I'm now going to do some more circles on here, and then take away to the depth of 1.5 millimeters. You'll see on the drawing. So as I'm looking in here, so the circles to do that are this center one here, the one above, and then there's 4 others out. So let's just go into sketch. I'm just going to do some round. I'm going to do it on that surface, and then I'm just going to pull from the center of that out. So that's one. There's the other one's down here from the center out of there. Okay, and I'm going to pull one. Actually, I've missed a hole, but I can sort that out in a second. Let's do that one there. Let's do that one there. And I think there is not that one, but this one here. And I've actually made a mistake already, but we can rectify that. That's not a problem on there. So let's just select those. And I'm just going to come out of that sketch, leave those sketches in there, and I'm going to go back into this here and just go to edit sketch and just see why I am missing one of those holes. Let's just see, where do I want it? It's the sketch there that I'm missing, and that should be a 2.2, not 2.25, it should be a 2.5 hole. So if I just go on to sketch again, let's do one around there. Okay, and it's a 3mm, so let's give it a dimension of 3mm. Okay, and turn that to a 3. And I need to do a dimension from there to there, and that should be a depth of, which is actually not marked on my drawing, but I think that will be it will be a 3mm on there. I'll have to put that on, so let's just put 3mm. Okay, no, that's 33mm. I don't want that. Let's just double click that, change that back to 3. Okay, and it is 7.5 from that point there. So from there to center of that there should be 7.5. Okay, that looks a lot better. Actually not quite right either. We have these problems now and again. So I'm just make sure I've got the back of this right. Let's just double check that one there. That's 3.75 from that point to that point, so that is correct, and that is 6.25 there, so that is all right. This I need to double check. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat slightly. I've already got the drawing up on the screen, so I'm just going to go to Control and Tab, and that will bring me up my drawing. And it's actually, let's have a quick look at it. Let's just view right in. So it's that point there I need, it's that height from there. So just go to my Smart Dimension, which is already done. Click on there, come down to here. Won't do it. Let's do smart dimension again. From there to there. For some reason it's not allowing me to do it. Let's just press escape. Smart dimension from the center of that point to center of that point. 4.51. That should be 4.5, and I can change that in the box. I can override dimensions, or I can just go to this one here and go to 1 decimal place and give it a green tick, and you'll see it's changed to 4.5. So I'm just going to control and tab again to go back to my original drawing, and where that's 3, I'm going to just double click on that and then change to 4.5. So it's quite easy to go back and make particular changes, and that actually looks a lot better according to the drawing I had originally. So just give that a green tick. Perfect. Now let's just swivel it round. Let's go back onto these here, go to edit sketch. Okay, and then I'm going to draw one more circle, which is the one I've just put in. And you can see I've actually got a bit there. That's not the mistake I was looking for, but I'll show you that in a bit. We can actually add that in. So I've got 6 holes there that actually need dimensions, and we're going to sink those in by 1 millimeter. So the bottom 2, the outer radius, is actually a diameter of 4 mil. So when I say the bottom 2, I mean these 2 here. So go to smart, let's do that, pull that out there, and then put my dimension in of 4. If that allows me to do that, I'll then go up to here and here and press equal. Okay, so that's those 2, so it's gone black. I now want to go smart dimension on this one, and this will be an interesting one to do. Let's just pull that out there, and that outer diameter is actually 5. Okay, and I need to actually cut both ways on this one. You'll see why in a second. So I can go back into that. The one on this side is 2.25, so click on there, come out to that one and put in 2.25. Okay, and then I've got the top 2 to do, and that one there is 4.5. Okay, 4.5. And last one, this one here, is 6 millimeters. So come around to here, do that at 6. Okay, that goes quite large. So just press the space bar again, and this time instead of that, I'm just going to go normal to the plane. That's better. I've got a better perspective there. So that diameter 2.25 is actually wrong. It should be double that, so it should be 4.5 because I had the radius, so I misread the drawing. So let's just change that while we're here to 4.5. That comes out hopefully to like, yes, right. So what I'm going to do, because I've got these that are overlapping and need to actually cut through that as well, I'm just going to go to features, and I'm going to go to extrude cut, and the direction I want to go in is actually down by 1.5 millimeters. Okay, I don't want to offset, I want to go blind by 1.5, and you'll see that's gone down by 1.5. But I'm actually going to go direction 2 this time, just to do the job at the same time, and I'm just going to whack that up a little bit so you can see it's actually gone through the whole lot on there. So give that a green tick. Okay, and you can see I'm now starting to build up that profile there, which is great, you know, for that. Okay, what you may not have noticed, if I just press the space bar again, let's just go normal 2, is these 2 here are actually raised and should be with there, and I made that mistake to start. I didn't really make a mistake, it's just I could have done it in a previous sketch. So I'm going to go to sketch again, I'm going to sketch on here, and I'm going to sketch on that top surface, and I'm going to do a hole from the center there out. I'm not sure where it goes. We will see there is a radius mark on it of 2.75, so let's just do that slightly bigger. Let's do the same this side, come out, and let's just do a smart dimension out there. Let's do that at it's a radius of 2.75. So that is 5.5, so 5.5 diameter, so we're not far off. And then press the escape key, let's just click that, hold the shift key down, that one, and make those equal, because we know they are. But you also notice that from what should have been done here, we might have to make slight adjustments. These ones here also need to come out, so I might need to shift this in some way in a little bit. So there is a radius we can put in there. There's a little bit of a radius here as well, and that one needs to come up as well. So what I'm going to do is just go to convert entities, and I'm going to click on that circle there and that circle there. Okay, just double check where I am, and I'm going to go down. Actually, no, I'm going to convert entities of other stuff as well. Let's just have a look. Let's just press space bar, go to that there, and let me just convert entities on that one and that one. Sorry, convert entities. That's done that. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. And that one, just make life a little bit easier. So that one. Convert entities. And try again, convert entities on that one. Okay, I think we had done that already. We'll see in a minute if that works or not. I'm now just going to go to trim. And let's just see if I can take that out. I think there's a double line there, so I'm just going to take that out again. Just go back to convert entities one more time. Okay, you might see that that is joined. Let's just try it. Trim entities. Let's just power slide through. Didn't do it. Let's try again. Trim entities. Power slide through that. Power slide through that. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do the same here. And that bit there. Now you notice that's gone blue for some reason, but we can go back into that in a second. It's probably because it's lost its center. We'll do the same with that there. Ah, right, that didn't convert. So Control Z. Let's just take, let's just go convert entities again. Just take that. That's offset, sorry. So that button's closed. Let's just go to convert entities. It's done it. Okay. Now go to trim. And just power slide through that bit there. Just power slide through that. Right, I'm going to keep. No, I'm going to take. No, I'm going to keep that. I'm just going to convert entities one more time. Let's just do that one. Right, let's convert entities. You'll see the gist of what I'm going to do here. Oh, I need to convert onto trim. That may have done the whole face. Let's just go to trim. Let's take just that little bit there out. It's not really what I want to do. Control Z. Right, let's have a look at this again. It didn't do the conversion that I wanted. So convert entities. Let's just select that one there. Right and click. Okay. Identical cursor sketch are not allowed. Okay. Don't know why that's done that. We shall have a look. I was trying to be clever, not being that clever at all. So it's probably because that goes on to that there. So let's just come back to that in a second. So let's just trim that bit out. And let's just trim that and that. So all I need to do now is give a dimension to that one there, even though they were equal. Let's see what that does. 2.75, and we should be good to go. Right, all I'm now going to do is go to features and extrude boss base, and I'm rather than blind, I'm just going to do up to next or up to surface. Should be that surface there. I don't have a preview for some reason. Let's have a quick look, see why not. Oh, selected contours, that's why. Let's just do no, okay, let's just auto select that. Let's just select contours. It says that one. I should that one. Let's do that. Do that. I don't necessarily need to do that. And there. So what you should see is that sort of merged in that way, and you can see I've got a little fillet there which I was trying to do before. So let me just quickly resolve that, and there's one there as well. So just very quickly, all I'm going to do here is go to sketch. I'm going to sketch on that surface. I'm going to go to convert entities. I'm going to click on that face. Okay, you'll notice that should have gone black, but it didn't. So let's Control Z. Oh look, right, let's try once more. Alright, it's done that one now. And let's just try one more. Convert entities. Go into that face. Okay, it's done it there. And all I need to do is exactly the same again. Go to features, go to extrude boss base. Okay, and if I just pick those contours up to surface, so let's click on that surface. You can see it's done it automatically and give it a green tick. So we're happy with that. And you see that's now filled in. Okay, before we go any further, I'm going to put a fillet, not a fillet, a chamfer with 0.5 of a millimetre. That's 10.5. Just going to do it on that side, just to get that out of the way. And there are two recesses on the back side here that I need to do as well by 1 millimetre. So again, I'm going to go to sketch on that face. I'm going to draw a circle out. Pick up the centre from there to there. I'm going to do the same on that side. Okay, there are other ways of doing this, but if you just stick with what I'm doing at the moment, you can then start to experiment afterwards. Do that one and that one as equal. And I can do a smart dimension there, as I said, is 3.5. Let's do that at 3.5. Okay, I'm just going to go to features and extrude cut, and that's by 1 millimetre. Oh, cut extrude, do a blind, and then do that as 1 mil. And that should go in the right direction. It is. So there we go. That's 1 millimetre down. So that's to take the some screw heads. Now on this side, I think it's best that I put a little bit of, yes, I'm going to put some chamfers in, some fillets in of 0.2. That's there. So, and that's going to be on these little sharp edges here. Okay, let's just do that on there. I might have to come back and change these in it. I'll do it on that one. That one. I'll do it on that one. These cutouts are where the gears actually rotate. Now I've left those. I've left that internal one and that internal one. So I'm just going to give that a green tick at 0.2, which is fine. And I'm going to go back and do another fillet, but this time at 1 millimetre. Let's do one. Let's see what happens with that. And I'm now going to go into that corner. Okay, that might be a little bit too big. No, maybe not. I think that's fine. And I'm going to do the same here. Okay, I think that's going to work out fine. Now I need to do this little bit here and the other bits to raise up. So press the space bar, go to that face, or normal 2 viewer selection, and I'm going to sketch. Here I'm going to sketch a circle on that top surface this time, and I'm going to do a circle from, try and pick up a circle from there out to here, and that's 11 mil in diameter. So go to smart dimension, press on there, and I'm going to do that at 22. Okay. It's the easiest way to do it, and you'll see actually there we may have a slight issue, or maybe not. Actually, no, because it stops there, and then we rejoin there. So I'm now going to go to convert entities, and I'm going to click on that inside one, click on that one there, which is perfect. I'm going to click on that one and that little inside one and that one and that very small bit there, and that one. I'm sure you can see where this is going, and I want to get that very small bit there, that fillet that was there, and that there, and I might as well just carry on going round doing this here. You'll see why in a second, because we're going to do something there, and just keep going, because we can always take, oh, didn't want the face there, so it's just that there, and up here you'll see why in a sec. Do that, 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 that. I think it's coming together. Oh, it's just missed one up here, that one there. Okay, so that's what I've done. So I don't want to convert entities on this, so I've done that. And what I need to do now is actually go and cut away particular bits. And you'll see here I've got a slight issue that I don't want to erase. I need to take that away. So let's go to trim entities. So I don't want that to overlap that and that. I want that there. I don't want that bit there if it's there, we see. Now I don't want that bit there, but I want that centre bit. I don't want that bit there. I don't want that bit there. So you can see where I've done that. Now I don't know why that's there. We might have to dimension that. If I press the space bar, let's have a quick look. Let's give that a dimension, smart dimension. Let's just do that just to make it so it's goes black. Green tick. No, it doesn't do that. So why is that not constrained? Let's just have a quick look, see if I can pick this up. Yes, okay, so that needs to go and be concurrent to that. And we've gone black. Okay, fine. So I'm going to also convert these entities here, that and that. Okay, and I'm going to fill it. How much am I going to fill it by? I think it's the 0.2 again. So let's go to feature, not feature this time, let's go to this one, sketch fillet this time. And let's do a 0.2. And let's just do that on that one, and that one, that one, and that one, that one, and that one. And let's do that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And the last one, that one, and that one. Okay, so I've got sketch fillets. So all I need to do now is extrude that up by 1 millimeter. So I go to features, go to, actually I have to come out sketch fillet first, go to extrude boss base. Okay, and it's already automatically thought what we were doing here, so it's done that. So I just need to give that a green tick. Okay, and we're done. So we have that raised parts section, so that's the inside. The only other thing we've got to do is the raised parts here and here, and then we're good to move on to the next part. Okay, we've just got to do these little internal bits. I'm just going to flip to the drawing again on this side, because what I hadn't done for you, well, I had done actually 3.25 for the outer. So if I just flip back again, and that's Control and Tab, just go to that one. It should, there we go. So it's these two areas here. So just go to Sketch, Sketch, and on that face, and draw a circle out, center there. I think it's 3, and from there to about there. Let's just do these as equal. Hold the Shift key down. Make equal. Okay, and then do a smart dimension, which I think, as I said, was 3.25. Okay, and I'm just going to convert entities again, which is that inside one and that inside one. Okay, and then features, extrude boss base. I think this time we're at a height of 0.5. Okay, and that should be 0.5. Okay, and it should be, let's just go selected contours, that should be that in a bit, and that bit there. Let's I didn't pick that one up, let's try that again. There we go. And let's see what we got. Yep, we've got a selection there. Ah, it didn't pick up on that center circle, so let's just go back in. Let's go right hand click, edit sketch, and no, sorry, it shouldn't be edit sketch, it should be edit features. So I can just right hand click over there, go to the edit features. Okay, where it says selected contour, let's just clear those. Clear selection. What are you up to, Arthur? Do that one and that one, and hopefully, yes, that's done it there. The last thing is just to put in a very small fillet, and I think that was 0.2. Arthur, what are you eating? Let me just see what that dog of mine has got there. So I think that is it for this phase. That's everything there. So I can now start to work on the next part, which I'll go on to in the next video. I'm just going to pull the history tree back down just to show you everything that's there. Go up to here, and let's just come down. Let's just put in that there, and this is the next part we're actually going to work on there. If I just go to the cross section tool, you can see we've got that there, and we've just got to do all the bits here to make that work. So that will be in the next video.